Okay, Berserk Chapter 311 to 315. Solitary Island. Yeah. Woo. Sea combat sure is the bomb. First I'm seasick, now I'm deaf. Wow. Quit it. Yar. Don't bust up my already busted ship. Lashing the dead, that's what you're doing. I'll haunt you. Isn't that what you're here for in the first place? Meh. But their ships looks cooler now. I guess it's always been like that, but I guess with them being like ghost pirates, I guess it's more cooler. I guess. Yeah. Ha ha ha. You goddamn fools. Looks like you've gone and made him mad for real now. Now your lives are nothing more than candles in a storm. No, Captain, it's the sunrise. Oh, I guess they're still affected by the sun. Hey, hold, what? No. Because I thought that, I guess it depends on the monsters. Because I thought because of what happened with Ganishka and the whole astral world opening up the world, I thought this doesn't even matter anymore. That night or day, the monsters will appear. I guess it depends on what kind. I guess they're like, I guess they're like ghosts or something. So I guess it's somewhat like that. But yeah, I guess does sunlight really matter for the apostles? I guess it's just more like I guess somewhat similar to zombies, but yeah, I guess it still affects them. Yo ho ho. Well then, gentlemen, we'll settle this next time. Not only is he persistent as a shark, he's about as smart as one. See you. He's coming back. You know, I just as soon as we did settle it. Yeah, man. Oh man, everyone is cheering for him now. Yeah, I guess after witnessing that for the first time, man, and with that armor, man, you're incredible. I never realized you were such an insanely good swordsman. I'd heard soldiers on land were all cowards who ran at the first sign of danger. You're an exception. You know it. I mean, we've been wandering around fighting nothing but monsters like those. We're monster hunting pros. Pros. Well, more or less despite our intentions. Oh, what a monkey see. What a monkey, a sea monkey. Looks like I'm in your debt again. Just think of this as paying for a ride. But why did they turn into a ghost ship? I'm pretty sure last time they were regular pirates. That was just a few days ago, and they even had those monsters with them. There's been something odd about the sea ever since that strange wind blew through. Captain, I have a report. What is it? Go fetch some more wood scraps, and some support. Oh, I guess yeah, there are like holes in the ship. There appear to be multiple leaks. Temporary repairs may not hold through another battle. That sea slug bastard sure did a number on us. Number one, isn't there an island near here? I believe so. It's small and just has one rundown seaport. We'll stop there for inspection and repairs. Oh, this is a girl? Yeah, I guess the girl from the beginning of the volume. Oh man, she seems mysterious. I wonder if she's human. Cause I guess if it's an island with but why is she here? That's the suspicious thing. We haven't set foot on dry land in a while, ground. This island's kinda gloomy and meh. What's wrong? Something isn't right. Don't you sense anything, Guts? Well, about that. This thing's been acting kinda funny ever since that way. It's going to bleed non-stop now. Because I think everywhere all the monsters is I guess it's almost maybe near every vicinity there's a monster lurking somewhere. It's like a wound that won't close. It's like it's gotten too sensitive now. So now it just feels numb instead. Wait, I think I'll know if anything obvious gets close to us. Is there something on this island? I thought so. I do not know anything for certain, but the entire island seems to be enshrouded by an ominous odd. It's probably best not to go inland. I'm sorry, but repairing the ship will take some time. We'll depart tomorrow morning. Can't be helped. Let's just do our best not to get separated. Hey, let's hurry to the inn for some food. Man, I really thought that after the fight with big boss pirate that they'll finally reach the Elf High. Maybe after this. But man, it's really taking them so long. I guess that's how sailing works. It's not fast like airplane or something. And especially I guess if they're also dependent on the wind. And I thought that the Elfheim was somewhat. I thought that they'll get there um more quickly than I expected, but I guess a lot of things happened before before they're even going to reach the place. Those scatterbrain buffoons. Hey, you two. Boys, islands, and explorations are like a trinity. Nobody can stop it. What does that even mean? Don't worry. I'll use thought transference if anything happens. 15 men on a dead man's chest. Oh, he's singing that. 15 men on a dead man's chest. Wonder what song is that? What a pain. Made it. Oh, huh? What gives? I can see the whole damn thing from there. So it's just like a floating rock or something. A big huge rock that I guess it's an island, but I guess if there are birds here, but I guess based on what Shirky is sensing, that person or girl is definitely not human, because unless it's something else. Maybe she's like, because I've heard there are stories like kids who were left in the jungle who were able to survive and growing up there. So I wonder if that's a similar thing, or if she's also another thing that came from the astral world. What a dinky little island. You could get all the way around before you knew it. Look, team member Dropi. Team member Dropi. Ooh, a cave. Mysterious, gigantic cave discovered on a solitary island in the remote seas. We have arrived. Wednesday special. Okay, sorry about that. The recording got somewhat, I guess it somewhat lagged. So good thing I noticed it early, and yeah, I'll just continue where it somewhat freezed off. So, okay, now to make a torch, look for handy pieces of wood, dry ones. I've got some kelp. I wouldn't do that. And then, yeah, this girl. That cave is bad news. You shouldn't go near it. Native spotted. Who are you? And I guess based on this, I feel like she's a real human, because otherwise Spock would notice it. And another thing is that, yeah, hey, is that an elf? And she noticed Spock. Hi, awesome. You can see him. That might not be too odd on a remote island like this. Her face ain't down there. Of course. I've never seen one here on the island. Wow, he's so cute. That's what everybody says. More like he's a smart ass. But I'm guessing this is I guess she could use a boat and she could travel. So definitely there's like a near town village or somewhere, because she has clothes and she has like a fishing rod. So because I thought before she's like a stranded girl who's living here, who grew up here, or maybe something like that happened, or maybe that's the case. But I guess we'll see. You can see him. That might not be too odd on a remote island like this. Her face ain't. Yeah, I've already read this. You must have stayed here on that ship. And yeah, I guess the island's bigger than I thought. And yeah, what was thinking? Yeah, I think it's because, yeah, it's because of what happened with the astral. I think even after the Tower of Conviction, everyone can see anything now. Because even before they reach Vritanis, everyone can notice Spock. Oh yeah, I think that's, yeah. I think even I think that's where it's somewhat finally everyone could see the elves, the monsters. Then no wonder you don't know, but still keep out. The people of this island consider the people of also there, yeah, they consider it taboo to go in there. So she's not like a stranded girl living in the island. I thought that's the case or something. Why are there monsters or something? There's an old legend about it. It's where the sea god lives. Poseidon? So yeah, there's a local town. So it is bigger than I imagined. So it really is an island. I thought at first it was just like uh, a floating rock or something that's like very small. But I wonder how is this town doing. But yeah, it smells like fish, but a rustic fishing village. I was hoping to get some food and supplies, but I guess not. Is it alright for the captain to be away from his ship at such a hectic time? Don't worry, my first mate can handle all that. Besides as an officer of ETH, it's my very important duty to escort the ladies during their tiring and unfamiliar sea voyage. My. For now, let's relax and eat something. You there, is there an inn or a tavern here in? Dear me, talk about shy. Or creepy as always in the sticks. But yeah, this is reminded me of the town where Rosine was in. That, yeah, I think they're probably, and especially after what happened. So assuming there's something, I guess the sea god or something. Well, I still cannot say with any certainty. It is like some faint, vague odd is covering the entire village. Hey, Casca. Oh, what is that? There's something hairy at the top. It's definitely a monster. Girl of the Roaring Torrent. Sea God. That's what it's called, but it's a sinister, dreadful god that sinks ships and eats people. Oh, is it like, is this the home of the of that monster that they fought before? Hehehe. That just makes it all the more interesting. Suddenly, I really want to go in there. Oh wait, I gotta go see if that roll camera legends real or not. You'll get cursed. How can I explore if I'm afraid of curses? Wow. What happened here? Oh, the dagger drop fell off. Ah, what's your footing? Swing, swing. Exercise, my head's bleeding. Purified. There's something in there. Man, oh what? Oh well, whatever. Come on, my house is close by. I'll patch you up. Yeah, I left the dagger. Oh, what if it's really her? This is rather eerie, though a bit intriguing too. Oh, it's statue. I thought it's like a monster. What an odd statue. This is very old. It is a statue of an ancient god. Ancient god. Stop that. Oh, what? I wonder if Shirky could call out to something like the sea god or something like the spirit of the sea or something. As the doctrine of religion spread throughout the world, the ancient gods were forgotten and faded into the depths of the astral world. Whoa, the old traditions must have still been passed down here on this isolated island. A god, eh? It's certainly not as refined or beautiful as our god and angels. It's an octopus. It's octogod. I'm going to walk around the island a bit. Everyone else go on ahead to the inn. Mistress, isn't it dangerous to go off alone? It's possible there's something on this island. That's what I will go determine. I can spare some of my officers as guards. I appreciate that. But there's no need for concern. I'm far safer here than I am in a city. Yeah, she could call out to any spirit and magic anytime. Is it okay that both of the children are wandering around? We'll be in bigger trouble if than them if something happens and we lack their help. What kind of something? More monsters? Oh. She's living alone, I guess, in her own. That's warm. Thanks, I mean it. This is some weird firewood. What is it? It's peat. It's grass buried in mud that the cold keeps from rotting completely. Peat. No trees big enough to yield firewood grow on this island. Oh, she's about naked. That's kind of surreal. My scissors face. Now let me see your injury. It's okay. It's no big deal. You'll get barnacles up inside ya if it's not treated right. Shiver. Wow, that's a heck of a cut. Man, she doesn't even care that she's naked right now. Hold still. I believe I'll leave this to you. Stop one gusher and two more form. Medicine with seaweed cooked into it works wonders. Thanks. I'm Pak. My name's Isidro. I'm Isma. Nice to meet you. So, do you guys have to head back soon? Nah, we leave tomorrow. Then, hey, have dinner with me. Then tell me all about your travels. About the ice outside world. Sure, I guess. Yeah. Okay, go ahead and start. I mean, no. Wait, I'll get dinner ready. Alright, there's my cook pot. She sure is excitable. Maybe even a party. Definitely, if she's been always in this island for, I guess, ever since she grew up, I guess hearing stories from someone from outside would definitely make her, yeah, excited and interested. And yeah, I feel for her, especially if this town is looking like it's somewhat um it feels somewhat like this. I guess no one is outside yet. Maybe something really happened and that's why everyone is staying inside. And but so far she's the one who's been, I guess, fishing out there. But yeah, and I feel like, I guess maybe she would come along eventually. And if, especially if she's just living alone, yeah, I guess she could come. I guess it depends. I say now I can finally eat a meal in peace. I was hardly able to keep anything down on the ship. And I guess another I guess problem would be, yeah, I guess she might become a burden, especially I guess especially with Guts and Casca having the brand. They will be constantly in danger, but then again, because of what happened, everyone is in danger, whether you're branded or not. And wherever you are in the world now, right now, you're constantly in danger. And I guess except for Falconia, the safe haven of every human now. Still though, I guess eventually they'll learn about it, but how many people will have to die? Still though, yeah, the fishes. Those are some terrifying looking fishes. Alright, this is the only inn or tavern in the village, but it's just so eerie and tasteless, and it smells like fish. I like it. It's fascinating, like being at the bottom of the oceans. So, but there's someone. I guess there's someone there. But what? What? Why did it look like that? That doesn't seem like they're human. And crunch, crunch. That doesn't that make them somewhat alarmed that the people look like that? Sir, sorry, but please serve yourselves. I need to get some ingredients from the back room. It's okay, I'll get it. Hell, we were going to stay the night here, too. Talk about poor service. I think Guts notices something. Something's weird. And definitely, by the looks of it, you should. I guess everyone should have noticed this. Man, I mean, what is he preparing? What if it's something like a torture chamber and the villagers are the ones that he's serving or something? He seems to be the heart of the disquieting odd covering island. But if that's the case, how come she's the normal one? Isma. I think that's the suspicious thing. I guess maybe she's living out somewhat outside the village. But yeah, there's definitely something weird about her, and based on I guess this the scenario, or I guess the plot that Isidro left the dagger, there might be something wrong with her. You're not going in there, are ya? It's all damp and nasty. Feel free to wait outside the Valera. Forget that. I'm going. Oh, she's going to see the dagger. I'm responsible for you. Shirky, look. This is the monkeys. Oh, she's going to think she. Oh, I guess Isma might be a little bit more innocent now, cause yeah, based on this, it's going to make Shirky think that Isidro went inside the cave. And there'll be tons of it is the Kraken thing. This is his house. These are from the ghost ship. But aren't these a little smaller? Oh, they're just as gross though. But they're definitely the same type of creatures as before. You don't suppose these things ate those guys? Isidro. Oh. Man, Isidro. What? Shirky. No. That's incredible. Then what? Then what? What happened next? Next. Oh, is Isidro going to save Shirky? Getting close to it right when it fired the bolt. Then I evaded the axe it swung down at me. Then wham, I slashed it right on its side. Really in those eyes, son. Man, I really love Puck's reaction here. Then I shifted back around and finished it off with the magic dagger to the flank. That was the end of the giant boss troll. Wow, that's amazing, huh? That really happened? Fine, if you don't believe me, I'll just have to prove it by showing it to ya. Wait, what? All I've got's the scabbard. Oh crap. Did I drop it somewhere? Hold on a minute, I wasn't just bragging. You just exaggerated a little. I believe you. You've got an elf with you. It only makes sense if you've had all those adventures. I believe you. The outside world's a wild place. Might this be what you seek? Oh, she's here. I guess it's a smaller kind of kraken. So I guess I'm kind of underestimating Shirky, even though she's one of the most powerful among them. What kind of seaweed are you? Busted. This is a rare item. You really need to be more responsible with it. Here, thrust. Whoa, careful. What's up? What happened? You're even scarier than usual. But I guess this once Shirky finally sees her, I think this confirms whether or not she's human or something else. But I feel like she's just a girl who grew up here. You're even scarier than usual. For the record, it's all his fault. I just had a horrible time thanks to somebody. That's right, those were some naughty tentacles. Ah. Oh, got him. You two must be Isidro's friend, right? You look like got hit by the same wave that hit him. Don't be shy. Come in and get warmed up. Is that the dagger? Well, thanks. What's going on? You're on dry land, but your face looks like uh, a dead sea, deep sea stud. Oh, oh. What is she? This girl, she's. Is she the deep sea god? Denizens of the sinister sea. Okay, I see now. You're the witch Isidro said was one of his companions. My name is Shirky. I'm Valera. She's who? Man, they, I guess they eventually uh reveal that. Today's been amazing. I've never had elves or witches as guests here before. Eat as much as you like. Of course, it's just potato, fish, and seaweed soup. Thanks. Don't mind if I do. What if she's the one who caused that? Who turned the villagers into something like that, kind of weird or something? I had just been listening to tales of the great Isidro's adventure. Could you tell me yours too? The great Isidro? I beg your pardon, but before that, could you tell us a little bit about yourself and this island? About me? I could, but I bet it'd be boring. I'm just a fisherman, and this island's nothing special. I beg to differ, please. This island's isolated from both routes and any other land. There isn't enough food or water to be of use to large. I guess that's the problem, water. If they're, yeah, I guess the cave they could find some kind of, yeah, fresh water will definitely be a big problem if there's no river or something. So the only outsiders we ever see are those from the occasional damaged ship, like yours. There's just the one little rustic fishing village, and the villagers don't like strangers. They're all gloomy and crooked, and I can't stand them. Is that why you live over here alone, Isma? Oh, what if she became? What if it's like somewhat similar to? Was it Rosine? Yeah. And she turned the villagers to something like that, more or less. I wouldn't live with that rotten, fish-eyed bunch even if they ask. Well, there's that, but there's another reason. I'm the village outcast. Outcast? Why? Hey, why? Hey, because they're scared of me. You see, I'm a marrow. A marrow. Haha. Just kidding, just kidding. You think I was serious? Did I gotcha good? That was just a joke? I guess I just wanted to think of myself alongside witches and elves. You'll have to forgive me. But it's true that a marrow is why I'm an outcast. What do you mean? My dead pa used to be with one. What's a marrow? So does that mean you really are... Sorry to disappoint. I'm human. I swim as well as a marrow. But I could soak in the sea all day and my legs won't turn into... Oh, like, I guess a mermaid or something? I thought, tail fin. My mom was already gone before I can even remember. Pa would never talk about her. But I kind of figured out by wringing info out of the damn kids who tease me, and by overhearing the gossip the grown-ups would spread. 4 years ago, a storm capsized my pa's boat. As he was dying, he said someday my mom would come for me. He said the decoration on our house door was a marrow charm Mom made long ago. So are the turtle and seashells surrounding the house. He said they're there to keep away evil. Oh, she's the only one who wasn't affected, I guess, of what happened. And I guess everyone in the villages was somewhat like infected or assumed that some kind of monster came in the island, especially after what happened with the thing with Griffith. So I guess that's why she's somewhat normal, but based on the story, she's probably like a half marrow or something. I've never once seen a marrow. I'm not sure I believe all that stuff. Either way, I got busy just living from day to day, and none of it seemed important anymore. But hey, here you are in front of me with elves, which means Meros might exist too, right? Still, why is it like this? Aren't... Oh yeah, a mermaid. But this is, I think this is the first time I've heard about the term Mero. Aren't Meros spirits of the sea? And I've heard their kind are amicable with humans. They are supposed to be good omens for fishermen. Why would the people here detest them? Maybe Meros are the origins of mermaids. Maybe that's the original term or something. That's because of this island's old sea god legend. A really long time ago, a terrible sea god rampaged throughout the sea around here. It attacked ships, ate people, and consumed all the fish. It was turning into a sea of death with no living things in it. It's probably maybe the Kraken thing, but I think that maybe it is. A tribe of Meros decided they had to challenge the sea god to war. It lasted a very long time and they lost many of their kin. The Meros finally confined the sea god to this island. The war was over and the Meros left. Then fish returned to the sea. But the sea god is very powerful, and as the full moon approaches, it stretches its long limbs from the island cave. They say it attacks this island's fishermen and ships that happen to be passing nearby. The islanders are afraid of arousing its anger, so they resent the Meros even though they supposedly benefited from them. They're some stingy creeps. So is that the sea god? Yes. But lately the island has seemed strange. It looks like the villagers haven't been fishing out at all. There hasn't been a soul at the docks. It's like they're all shut up indoors. Ooh, I saw some of them staring at me through a window crack when I happened to pass by. They kinda didn't look human, looked more like fish eyes. Sometimes I also hear creeping sounds coming from the sea god's cave. It's not just the island, I also sense strange presences and hear voices in the sea. And then I met you guys, the end. It's like the world's gone all bizarre ever since that strange wind blew through. Wind. That was some meager food, but I don't ask for much right now. All I need's a night of sound sleep in a bed that doesn't move. And I'll have no complaints. How did you ever make it as trader with your constitution? My sentiments, exactly. Shut up. It's my subordinate's job to run all around the world. The man in charge sits in one place and runs the show. Well, I'm concerned about the ship, so we'll come get you in the morning. In the afternoon works too. Thank you all for your hard work. Good night. Oh, the villagers. What, customers? Things sure got busy suddenly. Has the entire village turned out to welcome their first visitors in a long time? I like that nice rural hospitality, but they'll be floored when they find members of the renowned Vandimian family here. Actually, this does not look good. No, we warmly welcome you as our guests. But doesn't their appearance strike them as somewhat odd or something? I'm surprised they're not surprised that they're not terrified or something. They're acting normal. Tonight is a full moon. It's a special one. It's the Easter of the sea gods, the lord of this island. Yeah, man, look at damn. Guys already knew it before it even happens. Let me guess, were offerings for the festival? I guess they were fattening us up. Again, it's happening again. Give me a break. Yeah. We saw those this morning. Does that mean there are those things too? Great. This welcomes a bit. This welcomes a bit too warm. Yeah, he needs some kind of warm up. I guess he was somewhat got yeah, lacking with the fight before because they escaped. They somewhat retreated. Human tentacles. What? Something must be happening over there. Isma, I apologize. I just remembered something urgent. I need to get back to my friends in the village right away. Yeah, that sucks. You know, I'll take you there. It's dangerous footing at night, and I know a shortcut. She's definitely coming with them, especially now that the whole village is definitely um like turned into monsters or something. But I guess the interesting thing about her is, I guess, the her connection with the marrow thing. So yeah, she's definitely going to be a unique addition to them. A half human, half marrow, and they're going on a uh, I guess a voyage in sea. So I think if I think Shirky will be able to find out more about her. I guess maybe her true nature or something. Yeah. Ah, yeah. There's indeed a full moon. The silk sword seems more powerful than usual. Yeah, they're back there too. All right, there were customers back there. Oh, what's that? Oh, the thorns. I'm surprised to learn octopi can change into humans. Can't say it makes me wanna eat any more of them. Still, just how many limbs are there here? This might be the entire village population. Yeah, this many arms can only mean one thing. Yeah, it's a huge. Oh. Yeah, but this is going to be. I guess for guts. There they are. Thought so. It's too thick. Guts on your right. Yeah. Man, of course. Guts carrying the team as always. Damn. Guts. Hey, you okay? Yeah. But we've got problems. Oh, there's a low. Whoa. I thought I thought each person. I guess each person is like a villager, but man, but the like 4 or 5. Just like we've dove right into a nest of these sea slugs. There's so many of them. Can you kill them all without using that power? Oh, he's calling out. Shirky, what's up? Is there trouble over there? Let's move as quickly as we can. Watch your footing in the dark. Hey, that thing is pretty convenient. Wish I had one for night fishing. What's the holdup? Look, down by the cave from earlier. Oh, the ghost ship. He's back already. I thought it's going to be like after they arrive at Alfheim and they left Alfheim. That's when they'll appear again. It's kind of kind of soon that they're coming back here again. What is going? It's climbing the cliff. Something's climbing up the cliff. Yeah. Whoa, it's a close one. Oh man, I guess guts is, but like, yeah, I guess with this amount of number of these monsters, and I guess he has to worry about the others as well. Yeah, I guess he's being overwhelmed by numbers, but still, I think he could still handle this. Shit, how many times I'm gonna fire this thing today? Yeah, but I guess he's going to strain his left arm. I guess his left shoulder or something. I'm gonna have to charge you for the powder and cuts shots, Captain. You can have a cool kegs worth. Yeah, man. I think this is the first time I'm seeing him reload the cannon. Cause yeah, I guess he only fired it usually just once, and he always uses it at like a final blow or something. But I guess with the amount of the amount of this monsters appearing, yeah, you have to constantly use it. Isn't looking good though. I keep cutting them down, but more keeps springing up. We could at least bombard them if we got back to the ship. But we're so surrounded we can't even get out of the village. Hey, Black Swordsman, use that power of yours. You know what you did in Britain is the one where you look like a beast. Oh no. That power must not be used. Yeah. If he uses it now while my mistress isn't here, he's liable to once again. Oh, what if she's the one who's going to? Yeah, I guess Shirky is coming. She's I think she's really close now, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, I guess he might use it again. He if he has no choice. Then how the hell do we get out of this? Oh, yeah, and they have to deal with this thing too. Yeah, he might have to use it. The tentacled ship. Yeah, man. But he looks really cooler now as a as a ghost pirate or something. Oh, a ship. Now I've seen everything. Impossible. A ship on land. This is just too absurd. Ho yo ho 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 ho. Scared, yeah, did we? This is a ghost ship. Absurd is what we do. Once I smell the scent of blood, I follow it like a shark, however far I have to. Sorry to be greeting you from so high up. It is I, Bonebeard. There is, I never thought I'd look up to a pirate, both literally and figuratively. Maybe it'd be nice to have a maybe it'd be nice to have a ghost ship. Har har har. I'm honored to earn your admiration. But we all died, sir. Yeah, that's the cost. Vindictive is the ironclad rule of survival in this harsh world of Man, I love his sidekick or something. And you're all a bunch of fools. Who was that? I can't believe you chose to stop right here in our roost. Everyone who lives in this village is on our side. They're all literally hands and feet for the sea god. Just so you know, these tentacles didn't change into humans. It's the opposite. Humans who get eaten turn into tentacles. It'll happen to you too soon enough. The ship will devour you. And you'll be breathed of the sea just like us. There's a monster inside the ship. And at the surprise area, eh? And at the risk of repeating myself, you've just been cutting off its whiskers. It's nocturnal, you see. It goes back to its den once the sun rises. So last time we ran. Oh, yeah. Ran out of time, but this time's different. The sun only just set. And tonight's full moon is special. It seems it's the Easter of the sea god. That gets even this gloomy fisherman excited. I wonder how Isma will play in all of this. Because if she was a Marrow, and the Marrow drove away the sea god, so yeah, she's definitely going to play a role in this and all of this. Maybe she has some kind of Marrow power or something that maybe Shirky could utilize, so that Guts won't have to rely on the Berserker armor. Because I feel like Guts could still handle this. I guess if he's not going to worry about protecting the others, but yeah, I feel like Guts could still handle this. Don't worry, once you're swallowed whole and digested bit by bit, you're completely reborn and then the fun begins. Now let's restart this feast where we last left off. No, I don't want to be a tentacle. Oh man. Yeah, but he's tempted to use it. No, wait. At least wait until I'm there. Oh man, he's getting desperate. No. Oh, he uses it. Oh man, that's so cool though. Oh, it's like I guess it's like forcing his muscles to, I guess, to flex or something. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it is breaking the limiter of his physical abilities again. Guts, but the last time he used it, man, and how much more damage his body will have to get eventually before he even gets to face off Griffith. And damn, that man, it never looks so, never gets old how cool this armor looks. Yeah. Haha. What is this guy? Yeah. What? Right through the armored hull. Take this. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Man. Ah. All he needed was a little provocation. I've seen it before, but I still can't believe he can do that. Guts. Haha. Giant sea hares and a ship are attacking the village. Aren't those slugs? It's kind of funny when you say it out loud. Crap, it started already. Yeah. Oh man, that's it. End of the volume. Man. But I'm so interested in Isma now. I guess she's definitely going to be a part of the group. And she has to. She has to be. They have to let her in. And I guess the Marrow thing is also what I guess another interesting about her, and I feel like yeah, she could still continue what she said before. So she's definitely sensing, yeah, I guess the Mero connection with her, and I wonder what Mero, what powers they have, and I guess you could say she's like a merman or something. So yeah, I guess maybe somewhat similar to um like the elves who also came from the astral world, but are like the good kinda mystical creatures. So yeah, she'll definitely fit perfectly in the group, and yeah. But yeah, I thought Guts wouldn't have to use the Berserker armor, but yeah, I guess he has to now. And but yeah, Shirky will again try to, I guess, try to control, I guess, put a leash again on the Berserker armor, because otherwise, yeah, they, the Berserker armor will kill all the tentacles, the monsters, but it will also kill everyone in the group. So yeah, but good thing Shirky, I think Shirky is becoming much more confident and efficient and much stronger with using her magic, and yeah, I think Farnese also is also slowly getting there. And once these two, man, imagine once Farnese become maybe almost closer to the level of Shirky right now. But I guess it might happen after a long time. But man, this group would be really strong. But I guess this still, I guess I guess the main villain is still Griffith. And yeah, I wonder how that will play into how Guts will have to deal. I guess where this group will have to go eventually, and how will that eventually coincide or go against Griffith? Because yeah, what's going to force Guts to go after Griffith after this? After, yeah, I guess the biggest thing thinking is that once Casca returns to her normal self, I'm curious how she will feel about Griffith. But it's definitely anger and fury, somewhat similar to Guts. Because Guts was just part of he was one of the witnesses who saw what happened to Casca. But Casca was the victim. I guess it depends on how she will reacted. But she was the one who experienced all those things, and is either, I guess she already broke down. But once she gets back to her warrior kind of self, she would definitely be. I feel like I guess she kind of looked up to Griffith, and I guess that's one of the reasons it devastated her. But I guess the biggest thing is definitely going to be their child, Guts and Casca's child, because yeah, I think that's another strong fury motivator, revenge for what happened to their child. It's because of Griffith that they somewhat in some way lost their child, and once Casca also realizes that Griffith is using the body of their child, man, I can only imagine the fury of Guts and Casca towards Griffith. But right now, Guts, I feel like Guts is still struggling towards yeah, his priority right now is protecting his group, Casca. But what happens if Casca's the one who's going to change, who's going to go after Griffith? So that will change a lot of things. But I guess the thing is that if that happens, it would also put everyone at risk at the same time. But I guess eventually it will be like more like for the cause of, I guess, saving everyone in the world, and it's going to be the only. They are going to be the only group that has the potential of doing that, and I guess the Skull King will eventually also play into that. But yeah, Isma, she's definitely going to be a part of the group. She has to be. And is she going to be part of the Guts harem? Probably not, but um, yeah, she's definitely an interesting addition, and I guess she's more like the innocent kind of part of the group. Kinda, she's more like the I guess somewhat like Isidro, a little bit more enthusiastic about. She's definitely once she becomes part of the group, she's going to be the one who's always like, wow, someone who's always ecstatic about new things, because that's definitely going to be the case, especially she's been isolated in this island for so long, and yeah, and I'm definitely happy for her and once that happens, but also somewhat worried. But so far, the journey of Guts after Golden Age has been a little bit better in terms of casualties. So far, we never had that. We still haven't had that death kind of a character, and it's a good thing because I mean, it would be devastating to lose any one uh, of these people within Guts group, and I think that's also the point of Guts' new life now. Because if he loses another person again, I think it's going to destroy him a lot more compared to before. Because he already lost the whole band of the Hawk, his original family, and I think this new one, he's definitely going to do everything to protect it. And yeah, I definitely am excited for Isma to be part of the group, and yeah, and also what her capabilities will be now that she's like a Marrow. But yeah, and also learning about the word Marrow. I guess maybe it's another term for a mermaid or something, or yeah. So yeah, an interesting, I guess, checkpoint for them to reach, and also that the pirate boss pirate came back sooner than I expected, and it's still related to him with the village, and yeah, so I assume after this they'll finally reach Alfheim. So yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it with this chapter. Let me know if you would like to share anything else, maybe things I miss or feedback or anything. I would really appreciate that. And if you did enjoy watching the read through, please leave a like, subscribe for updates, and also If you want to watch the read through in the next chapter, it's available for early access on the link in the description down below. And I also would like to thank my patrons for supporting this channel. Thank you very much, and also thank you for watching, and see you on my next video. Have a great day. Bye.